He said, let's run, Daddy.
I'm running, son. I'm moving slow today.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It is time to get supper going this evening. We had a pretty busy day, so I need something fast. Monterey Chicken bake is what it's gonna be, and I think it's been about a year since I made this. So we went on a little afternoon field trip. We went to a water-powered granary, and we went on a little trail to see some waterfalls. If y'all missed that, I'll link it down below. It was in yesterday's video. Lots of fun. I can't remember if I'm supposed to do 350 or I'm gonna go with 375. With the Monterey Chicken bake, I'm gonna make some of the Cracker Barrel copycat carrots. I have 2 pounds of carrots there. I've got my water heating up over here. Monterey Chicken, carrots, crescent rolls, and salads. So yeah, it was a lot of fun going to the waterfalls and everything. We got a few different mixes to try from the granary. The kids all picked out some different things from the granary and the little gift shop at the waterfalls. Oh yeah, Jonah got some licorice chewing gum. They had the old-fashioned chewing gum there. And he got the blackjack kind, and whenever he ate it, he was like, it's licorice. And he likes licorice, but not black licorice, so he didn't love that too much. My water's ready for the carrots. I'm gonna go ahead and dump them in real quick. I got this book for Manly, Where is Bear? At the granary, I got these little measuring spoons, y'all. They are so adorable. So it's a smidgen, a pinch, and a dash. But yeah, the walk to the waterfall does not take that long. Like, I think that I read it would take about 30 to 40 minutes. It only took us about 20 minutes, you know, when you pull up to the little gift shop and restroom area and all that. From there, it just took us about 20 minutes to walk up to the waterfalls. It's a little bit of a climb, but it's not that far. All right, so I'm gonna spray my pan for this chicken. You can use a casserole dish, but it needs to be some kind of deep pan because there's gonna be a lot of liquids in here. I think I can fit all of this chicken in here. If not, I'll grab another pan real quick, but I think I can make it fit. We're gonna squish it in there. Now we're just gonna put some barbecue sauce on top, and you can use, it doesn't matter what kind, whatever your favorite kind of barbecue sauce is. I normally like the hickory and brown sugar, but I didn't have any of that, so I'm using just the original Sweet Baby Ray's this time. I'm just gonna spread it around a little bit, and then we're gonna get the bacon. For this recipe, you wanna use thin cut bacon, because we're just gonna cook it right in there with the chicken. I do make this Monterey chicken sometimes in the skillet. Like I said, it's been a long time since I made it. I don't know why, because it's one of my favorites. But yeah, you can cook it in the skillet, and I like the chicken better when you cook it in the skillet. It gets really, you know, it gets that crisp outside, and it's really tender and moist on the inside. But when you're in a hurry, the Monterey chicken bakes a little faster because you can just get it all done at one time, and you're not having to stay right here with it. So we just take the bacon and lay it over the top of the chicken. I'm just gonna cover this whole top here with bacon. And I just cut it in half, that way when we get ready to take the chicken out, I'm trying to see how I laid the chicken in here so I can make sure each piece of chicken has some bacon on top. This is kind of like the Alice Springs chicken at, is it Outback? Yeah, kind of like that. So that's it for now. This goes in the oven for 20 minutes, and I've got it at 375, and then we're gonna shred up some cheese to put on top of it. Oh, you want the black one? Manly's drawing on his little dry erase book. He wants the black marker.
What? That's cheese?
That's cheese.
That's cheese.
Yep. Okay, it is starting to smell good in here now. And even though these carrots smell good, it's the bacon and the chicken and the barbecue sauce that we're smelling. I'm checking to see if the carrots are as tender as I need them to be. Yes, I think they are. So we're gonna drain out half of this water, just half of it. We're gonna turn this down to simmer and put in some butter, about a half a stick. I'm just gonna chop it into smaller pieces so it can melt a little faster. I mean, it's pretty hot, it's gonna melt pretty fast anyway, but we'll just give it a little chop. So we're just gonna stir that around, and now we're putting in some brown sugar. I normally never measure this stuff, y'all, because I've made it a lot and I just make it. But we'll measure it this time and see about how much brown sugar this is. I'm putting in 1/3 of a cup there. I think we're gonna go, since this is 2 pounds of carrots, I'm gonna go with 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. Okay, now we'll just let this come back up to a simmer and just let it keep simmering until everything else is ready. The chicken is almost ready for us to put the cheese on top. Then we'll get the crescent rolls in the oven. There we go. Now this just goes back in the oven for about 10 to 15 more minutes until the chicken's cooked through and the cheese is all melted on top. I've got the crescent rolls in the oven. On the top of the Monterey chicken, we normally put little grape tomatoes and green onions. I don't have any grape tomatoes or green onions here today, but I do have some tomatoes from the grow bag garden and some parsley. So that's what we're gonna use. We'll still have that red and green color effect on top. There we go, Monterey chicken. It is so good, y'all. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite things, especially with the green onions, but I don't have any, but still, it's still gonna be good. Brown bear, brown bear.
What do you see?
I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, red bird.
Red bird, what do you see?
I see a yellow duck looking at me.
You duck, what do you see?
I see a blue horse looking at me.
How about the blue horse?
I don't think you can jump in the book and get on him, can you?
Yeah. I see green fox looking at me.
Is it a wasp or a hornet? There's some type of buzzing, large creature in here.
With a pointy tail.
It's a member of the
Pointy tail.
stinger family. Yeah, the pointy tail family. It's in here. We saw it.
And I'm gonna ask him to leave when I see him.
Right.
And if he don't leave, I'm gonna knock the devil out of him and make him leave.
He's one that it'll be a bad sting if it stings somebody. So we definitely want to get it out here. This happened before.
It'll be severe. That thing's about long as my thumb.
Yeah, this happened before.
I
Like,
got big thumbs.
but everybody's looking at the ceiling. Let me finish telling y'all.
Peekaboo.
I want to show y'all in case he comes out, but he's not going to now. He's still hiding in there. You hear it?
Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there.
About
Harry! We also still have half of the gigantic watermelon in here. We're gonna take care of that tomorrow. Oh my, pay no attention to the Sasquatch on my countertop. I'd rather have a bee than a bat. Okay, y'all, we're going to bed. The bee, hornet, wasp, whatever it is, never showed. It's still hiding up there, and we haven't heard the buzz in quite a while,
Let's
so
keep a light on his stay up there all
he
night.
may have already made it to the other side. Anyway, I'm trying to decide what I want to make for breakfast in the morning. We got these from the granary that we went to today, just to give them a try, because we've never tried them before. We have a gravy mix. Normally, you know, we always just make homemade gravy, but we're gonna give this gravy mix a try, maybe tomorrow. And this one is Grandma's biscuit and pancake mix. Or we have the Mountain Morning Mix for pancakes, waffles, or muffins. So we'll see in the morning what happens. Pancakes or gravy biscuits.